Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Halton Hills housing update. So we definitely had a stronger week in terms of sales versus the previous weeks in September. We're still a little bit behind August, but it was a good week. The same old story though, inventory is still lacking. So let's take a look at this week's numbers. In Georgetown this week, we had 26 properties sell, which is a big week. We were seeing around the 30 mark, so 26 is pretty big. We had 13 of those properties sell over asking, so still a lot of that buyer demand on certain products. There were 23 new listings, so this is another week where our sales outpaced our new listings. I really thought we were going to see a lot more inventory start coming to the market, but we are definitely still struggling. In Acton this week, we had 6 properties sell and 4 of them were over asking. So that was a much bigger week in Acton than again earlier in September. We only had 3 new properties enter the market, so inventory will be dropping there. In Glen Williams this week, we had no sales and no listings, so no movement there. In Limehouse this week, we had 2 properties sell, which is a lot for Limehouse, and we had no new properties entering the market there, so inventory will definitely be down there. In the rural market, we had 1 property sell and 3 new properties enter the market, so we should see inventory climbing there. So now let's look at active inventory. We are down in double digits again. We are only at 95 active listings, which is not good. We have 9 in the sold conditional status, so technically only 86 properties available. That is a super, super low number. In Georgetown, our inventory is down again this week to only 46 active listings. When we're breaking it down by our price points that we watch, under 700,000 is down to only 6 active listings, and half of those are condos. So again, really not a lot available. Between 7 and 800,000, we saw a bit of a jump this week up to 8 active listings. But again, that price point moves a lot, so we'll probably see it go down again next week. So between 800 and $1 million, we are down slightly this week to only 9 active listings in that price point. There's a variety of products available in that price point, but yeah, that inventory definitely seems to like dip and go up and dip and go up. So we'll keep watching that one. So in terms of $1 million plus listings, we are staying steady at 23 active listings. But again, we continue to see a lot come up in that price point and a lot moving. It's pretty interesting to me how busy that price point remains. In Acton this week, we have 12 active listings, so we are down significantly from last week. In Glen Williams, we are staying steady at 5 active listings. Limehouse is down to 4 active listings, and the rural market is up, no surprise with the numbers we saw, up to 28 active listings. So overall, September hasn't been crazy, but it definitely picked up last week, so it will be interesting to see how we end it. Next week, I will have the September recap. As I've said, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the craziness that we saw in July and August, but it's still like a busy market. There's still more showings than we are accustomed to on properties, and there are a lot of buyers out there. So COVID cases again this week have climbed, and they climbed significantly. So I don't know that we've yet to feel the full impact of COVID returning, but I think in the next week, Doug Ford is likely going to have to make some changes, and that could trickle into some impact on our real estate market. So come back next Tuesday for September's recap and to see if we start to feel any kind of shift because of what's happening with the overall COVID cases. Have a great week, everyone, and stay safe.